Hello, what's up, everybody? So, yeah, we've got Super Metroid over here with low percent ice with our incredible runners over here, Eddie, Oatsngoats. I'm Ryan Ford here, about to commentate for this along with
ARealCutie.
Well, we're glad to have you guys, and hopefully this is a very fun, entertaining race here. We will see how it goes. We'll just get started. Count us down, whoever wants to do it. So,
Yo, let's get the crowd up in here for this one.
All right.
Let's do it.
Yo, nice to see some good faces here.
Okay.
So.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, good luck, boys.
Missed the moonfall. Yeah.
Okay, so the beginning of this game starts out a classic space station that seems to be abandoned.
Yep, Series Station. Not much going on here, but...
Yep. There's a tiny optimization at the very beginning doing a tech called a moonfall, which if you have moonwalk turned on, then you can, what's it called? Moonwalk, do a short jump while holding an angled button. And
Yep. You'll be seeing that a lot in this run.
Yep, it uncaps your fall speed as you fall down.
Yep.
You guys want to tell us what low ice is all about?
Yes,
Sure.
absolutely. So low percent ice, it is the 14% basically. It's the lowest percentage that you can get without, kind of corrupting the memory and some, interesting tech. And the reason it's called low percent ice is there's different item loadouts that you can get and to achieve 14%. And this one uses the ice beam. Other ones include there's low percent speed, which gets the speed booster instead of the ice beam. And there's maybe 10 different ones, but those two are the most common ones.
Yeah, there's a lot of category extensions, so ice and speed are definitely the common ones you'll hear about. And but yeah, also, so with the series escape, if anyone wants to guess what time we're gonna get
Well...
on the elevator.
Yeah.
Well, these are some clean times though.
Nice one, Eddie.
47. One of the few times I ever get a better series time than you do, right?
Don't get used to being ahead here.
But yeah, we do have a long cutscene, so Bobby, if you want to take it away for a bit.
Absolutely. So we do have the save and kill the animals bid war. Right now, save is in the lead by about $3,000. And I believe we also have a Twitch bid war going on about that as well. So if you're on the Twitch site, you can check that out and use some channel points on that. We have a $25 donation from Remora that says, save the animals, save the world. And a $100 donation from Red X Parasite saying, super excited for the low percent ice race. Good luck to Oats and Eddie with this difficulty category and kill those animals.
Pure bias, yeah, kind of down for the kill the animals, but yeah. So we're gonna see one of the biggest time saves of the moonfall that we're alluding to over here.
Yep, this one saves about 4 seconds here. Most of them are frame savers, 15, 20 frames here and there. Yep. But that one's the big time save of, having to play the entire game with the moonwalk setting on, which can be a nuisance in some situations.
Yep.
The pit was clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no, pitless, right? In the pit room?
Yeah, I did, sure.
Oh, I didn't see your side, Eddie, my bad. So yeah, so I guess with
Oh, boy.
with some differences from from any percent and low percent, a lot of the route is going to be the same up until until we get to upper Norfair. So first quarter-ish of the run will be about the same.
Yep.
Yeah, minus 1 missile pack, pretty much.
Yeah, there's not too much difference than from any percent here. But yeah, just minus 1 missile pack. Of course, we need to limit the ammo that we get since we are challenging ourselves with the limited amount of ammo that we can get, or items in general. So.
Yep. So the extremely rough stuff comes up later from being even more underpowered than you are normally in any percent runs. So.
Yep, and you're underpowered in any percent as it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it gets extreme. So, but yeah, and I don't know about y'all, but I find this little gauntlet of rooms a bit tough. Once you get up this elevator,
It's definitely some of the most technical rooms in the game, all back to back. The climb here, a lot of wall jumps, shooting these pirates and trying to get through this room quickly. And then the room coming up, the community lovingly refers to as the parlor.
Yep.
And this is also a very technical room in terms of the platforming that you will see. One thing you'll find with the Super Metroid community is the rooms in the game are not named by the game, like in future installments, such as Metroid Prime, where each room has a name. So the community's brought it upon themselves to name the rooms. So
Yep.
you'll probably be hearing a few of them.
So yeah, very, very close currently with the, like, roughly 2 seconds apart, like, bomb times. Yeah, overall, it looked like those parlors especially were really clean between both of them. So yeah, we've got Bomb Torizo here. Gonna farm these bombs that he spits to try and get missile drops and try to stay at full health if possible. And
Yep, and you're gonna see them do a specific number of P shots here with their beam, because if Bomb Torizo goes below 100 health, there's an animation in which he loses his head, as the hockey towner likes to call it, the decapitation animation.
yeah,
Shoutouts to him.
yep.
And so missiles deal 100 damage, so you want to make sure that he's at a multiple of 100 so you can skip that animation.
Yeah, once he dips below 100, then that happens, so. Yeah, 5 P shots and then ideally 7 missiles to take him out.
BT scammed me this time.
Yep, here it comes.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, and sometimes you get bad drops there, as Eddie was talking about too.
So one reoccurring thing about this category, and the really huge reason it's frustrating. Oh, nice! I didn't even get a missile from any of them. The RNG is terrible.
Yes.
So you gotta farm up a bit here.
You know, it's funny, the RNG hasn't even started for the
No,
category.
this isn't even that.
Just the 80% part.
We did a race earlier, and we were essentially tied. And then, like 5 minutes later, we did everything exactly the same. We were a minute apart, just because of RNG. It's like, well, that's kind of the way this goes. So it's a tough grind, but
Yep.
You don't have the weapons to kill things without super missiles, and so your super missile drops are very important, and they're limited.
Yep. Ultra crucial, and odds are usually against you to get a drop, like in general for them. So it's like,
So the key is between us. If one of us loses, it's always RNG's fault.
100% yes.
Yep.
Yeah. I already got my excuses queued up.
Yep. Oh, bad RNG. Oh, it's over.
Yeah.
so yeah, so we did a mock ball, just like in most other categories, to get the super missiles early. So it's a major sequence break there.
Yep, that's a little trick in which you can maintain your velocity when you go into Morph Ball, and your velocity while you're running is higher than that when you're in Morph Ball, so that is what allows them to get across the crumble blocks in that room. If they were just to roll normally with the Morph Ball, they would fall through the crumble blocks there.
Yeah. So yeah, here, gotta make sure not to grab these missiles as part of the route.
You grab these missiles in any percent, and many low percent runs reset to grabbing them on accident.
Yep.
Yeah.
The muscle memory takes over, and you're like, ah.
Yo, it's nice super. I didn't get anything from that guy.
Well, it's okay.
Yeah,
Don't
you're
worry.
actually topped off.
The RNG is yet to come, so we'll see how it goes.
The excuses are already starting.
I know.
So you could cash that in for one large health drop potentially, on like later on the CAC attack.
Probably have some time, Bobby, for some donos here.
Absolutely. So there's only like $500 or $400 going between them. We have $11,700 for saving and $11,300 for killing the animals. We have a $100 donation from BD, who was on the couch for the last run, saying, coming through his promise for Shujo, taking out Wild Heart. Let's keep this momentum going and hit 1 million. Also, animals like Yoshi are meant to be used and discarded.
Wow.
But we do have a $25 donation from Nova that says, sorry, Frames, animals need saved, less than 3. Also, we did have a $1,000 donation from someone who wanted to withhold their name because it went to killing the animals.
Yeah, thanks for that. So, so we got power bombs early, and then making our way up towards Fantoon first. Same as any percent, pretty much at this point.
The order the bosses are going to be done in is the second boss, the first boss, the fourth boss, and then the third boss. So they're heading to the wreck ship to fight Fantoon, and that's going to involve getting across the moat. It is There's a few ways to get across it. There's the continuous wall jump, which is a 1-frame jump into a 2-frame wall jump, or you can do a horizontal bomb jump.
Yep. Yeah, very intimidating trick for like newer runners as well. I've heard a lot of people complain about wanting to learn categories that involve Fantoon first. Great HPJ by Eddie there. Horizontal bomb jump. Excellent CWJ by Oats.
That's a good CWJ by Oats.
And that was the backup CWJ.
Yeah.
That's the hard one.
Backup CWJ, there's some sub-pixel stuff. Sometimes the wall jump is only 1 frame instead of 2.
Yep. So could have been double frame perfect there potentially. So yeah, that's clean.
Yep. And another thing, sometimes you'll see Samus just aiming up and down. That's not for show. Every time Samus's animation changes while she's running, it pushes her forward a pixel.
Yep.
So if you see them angling up and down, it's going to be propelling them forward a little bit, saving a couple frames here and there.
Yeah, we call arm pumping. So yeah, it adds up throughout the run.
Absolutely.
All right, good patterns.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
All right.
Here is Fantoon.
Same health. Nice.
Fantoon gives a fast, a middle, and a slow pattern. Ideally, these runners will be able to do the fight in 2 rounds. The difference between a fast and a slow pattern is about 12 seconds.
Yep. So see what we get. I didn't see on Eddie's side if that was a slow or not.
That was a medium.
Oh, you got a mid? Cool. So slow for Oats here. And then every round after the second round and onwards is all all right. Nice by Eddie.
Yep. So the runners there are doing a technique that we call Dopplering Fantoon. So Fantoon is set to disappear after you deal a set amount of damage to him, but if you move towards him while you're firing missiles at relatively close to the fire rate, as fast as you can, you'll be hitting him with missiles at a rate faster than like you're shooting him at, which stun locks him for a little bit because he gets stun locked for a second when he gets hit with a missile.
Yep.
So he's getting hit with missiles at a rate faster than you can technically shoot missiles because you're moving towards him, and this allows you to get more missiles in per round. So
Yeah.
that's why we call it Dopplering.
Yep. So you ideally want to try to get like somewhere like 5 to 8 like missiles for the Doppler per round to be able to take him out in 2 cycles ideally. And then yeah, so a little bit of cleanup here, like picking up these freestanding super missiles, and then
And that is the last ammo that they're going to get.
yep, pretty much. Yep. So pretty tricky room, the attic here, by Eddie, which beautifully executed.
Yep, you got the double hit there where his super hit the atomic and the key hunter right there.
Yep. Yeah, and got the farm too from it. Which yeah, since
And Oates gets it
too.
as well.
So yeah, coming up soon. So honestly, forget the name of this room particularly, but those pancake-looking enemies, they do. I think it's 80 damage when they hit you, so you are forced to try and grind for health if you happen to get hit by them. So.
Yep.
Can't remind me that before we're about to, go into the room. Yeah, jeez.
Sorry, bro.
Jumped into it.
Yep. There's really no way to avoid this damage here that isn't extremely slow. So you need at least 121 energy to get through here because it's 60 per spike hit.
Yeah, and it's pretty tight because they're milking the invincibility frames as well.
And we got some time for donations, Bobby?
Absolutely. So we are there's still about $500 going between them. So here we go. We have a $100 donation from Enon. Saving the animals is the ultimate litmus test for whether a hunter is capable of self-governing. To save the animals is an easy, convenient task, and one which we all recognize to be the correct, appropriate thing to do. To save the animals is objectively right, but there are no situations other than dire emergencies in which a hunter is not able to save the animals. Simultaneously, it is not illegal to kill the animals. Therefore, the animals presents themselves as the apex example of whether a hunter will do what is right without being forced to do it. No one will punish you for not saving the animals. No one will fine you or kill you for not saving the animals. You gain nothing by saving the animals. You must save the animals out of the the goodness of your own heart. You must save the animals because it's the right thing to do, because it is correct. A hunter who is unable to do this is no better than a space pirate, an absolute savage who can only be made to do what is right by threatening them with the law and the force that stands behind it. Saving the animals is what determines whether a hunter is a good or bad member of society.
I think I'm convinced.
You hear that, Eddie?
Holy, is that a
Guess
pasta?
we're saving. Yeah.
I think you're saving them.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, Eddie farming up those cack attacks there just to
Yep, they
shore up on super missiles.
they're as close to a guaranteed super as the game gets. It's 1 in 255 did not get a super there.
Yep. Yeah, due to probably old games have that situation a lot with like the one in 256 type thing where
Yep, and this is where the route is going to differ from any percent a little bit. You're going to see both of our runners fighting Kraid second instead of Ridley second. This is mainly because it's significantly safer with their lower equipment
Don't
here.
forget Spazer.
Yep, no spazer also. Don't forget spazer. Oh my gosh.
And then you see Eddie here, he's breaking this tube early. They're going to come back here. So it's just faster to break it now. The spot on the tube where the power bomb checks is the top left of it. So if you're laying the power bomb on the left side of the room, it's faster. And then you can also run while the power bomb's exploding as well to save a little bit of time. So it's faster to open it now.
Yeah, build up your speed sooner. All right, so into Kraid's warehouse. Or Kraid's hideout, sorry. What's it called? This mini Kraid here drops almost always like 4 super missiles, unless the 1 in 256 thing happens.
Yep. And there's a little quick kill you can do if you hit Kraid with damage at a specific point in his mouth opening animation. You get stunned for a little bit. So let's see if our runners can get the Kraid quick kill.
Yep. Eddie doing some lag reduction by getting hit by the spikes also.
Yep. Samus.
It's excellent.
And Oates gets it as well. And the damage they're taking there is reducing some lag every time Samus is, in the act of taking damage. She flashes, so she's only being drawn every other frame, which will reduce lag.
Yeah, it saves a significant amount too, like in there if you do that.
Yep, Kraid causes quite a bit.
Yep.
How you feeling over there, Eddie?
Pretty good. How are you feeling?
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
And for those maybe a little bit familiar with Metroid, but not Super Metroid specifically, you might be wondering why they're picking up E-tanks, including this energy tank right here. This is because the final boss, there is an attack that you cannot dodge, the unskippable, that deals 300 damage. So it is a little bit nice for low percent in that you're able to get 3 E-tanks.
Yep. Yeah, and then also getting the Varia, if we didn't have Varia, it would take twice as much. We would take twice as much damage from the final boss's unavoidable attack. So
correct. Yep. The heat protection that the Varia suit is supposed to give you is actually also a property of the gravity suit.
yeah.
So they wouldn't have needed to grab the Varia suit actually to go into the heated rooms. However, they do need to grab the Varia suit because that attack deals twice as much damage if you don't have it.
I'm going to get 2 supers here.
No, you're not.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
All right, let's see what the RNG gives.
The RNG starts right here.
So yeah, this is kind of when the RNG starts picking up a little bit. The run starts to get a little bit dangerous.
Farming up
One.
all of us.
I got one.
Okay. I don't even want to see what I'm not even gonna do it.
You don't have to lay the power bomb. It's a little faster not to lay the power bomb,
Yeah,
but
no.
All right, didn't bother.
Not even gonna try.
No, I never get it anyway, so why even bother? Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, keeping track of our super missile count and our missile count and power bombs as well is extremely important coming up for when we enter Lore and Warfare.
Yep.
And the ice beam. It's important for a trick later to skip having to get some other items, and it also increases their damage by about 50%.
Yep.
And you just saw Oates do what we call ice escape there. Once you get the ice beam, there's a couple of rooms you go through that are basically a tutorial on how to use the ice beam. But if you do a mock ball, you can get back under the gate. and you can skip those rooms and go back the way you came.
Yep. Yeah, so this, oh yeah, it's that infinite bomb jump also to get up out of, I forget the name of that room. Is it pre-cathedral? Or?
Basically, yeah, because it doesn't have a name, so.
Yeah.
And the room after it's called Cathedral, so it's
Yeah.
pre-Cathedral.
That's the reason. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Yeah, so this ammo count's looking, well, the super missiles are looking good for Eddie.
Yeah, this one, Ryan, this one's called the Magdalite room.
I actually didn't know that, honestly.
That's because those fire enemies are Magdalites.
Thank you, Cutie.
All right, so I'm gonna be trying a trick here called Chronic Boost to get a faster lava dive. Looks good for Eddie.
Yep, and the trick that you're going to see them do here.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
There we go. So that is a gravity jump. And so when you are in lava or underwater, mainly, if you jump and then remove the gravity suit, you maintain your momentum, but your physics change to that of being underwater or submerged without the gravity suit, which gives you know, a very large boost in height and lets you jump incredibly high.
Yep. This is where the game gets really dangerous. For
Yeah,
us.
so we definitely need to focus up here a little bit.
Yeah, they're about to lock in because, mistakes can snowball and they're like generally like really punishing too.
This is a pretty new trick to low ice that saves a lot of time, and it's very difficult to get up this worst room.
Yeah, worst room in the game coming up,
Yep.
as we call it.
Worst room in the game.
Yeah, it's crazy horizontal bomb jumps that we do instead of freezing these pirates or something. Excellent by both. Clean. Yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
That was so sick. Yeah, Oats had like was really quick on the backups too, so it was like excellently done.
Shout out to the runner Sisrame, who kind of first showcased that trick like 2 years ago. Nobody was willing to do it until now, so.
Yeah.
I think Eddie started doing it in the multi-category tournament.
I was not happy about that, yeah.
So he started grinding low percent ice because there was like 7 different categories for the tournament. So,
And you're going to be seeing them dodging a lot of enemies here. Their beam does 90 damage. Those key hunters right there have 1,800 health. You really don't have the time to be killing them or the capacity.
Exactly. And yeah, they do like 50 hits, 50 damage a piece, and then these big Disgigas also do like 40 a piece. So want to try to not get hit by them, though. They do have an extra E-tank compared to the optimal route, so there is like a bit of safety for this race in that regard. But it's your health can get eaten so fast, like from mistakes. So.
Yep, and that's what I mean by you need super missiles to kill things down here.
This is when it starts getting bad. And he had a smirk on his face. So 7 super missiles, 4 super missiles. This is really impactful.
In any percent, you would kill those golden pirates with your speed booster and use no ammo. So this is where being less equipped turns it into a bit more of an RNG fest here.
Oats is getting paid right now.
No, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing, Eddie.
Holy. Yeah, the game's sorry, I guess, for your past races or something. Or I'm speaking too soon. We'll see.
We'll see, actually. Oh, goodness. Eddie, hold on.
I'm here first.
Hold on. I'm
go.
looking at it.
Okay, so this is...
Oh, no. All right. We jinxed it.
Yes, Jake.
I'm sorry. man.
So this is Ridley. You're going to see both runners do a special beam attack. This one's called the Ice Shield. If you're familiar with any percent, this is the Ice Beam version of the X Factor. There's some special in-game tech that is only shown in the intro screen after you've beaten the game. Is the only hint that this is in the game. But if you have just a single beam equipped and you have Power Bomb selected and you hold a charge shot, it gives you a little special combo with the Power Bomb there. Each particle deals 90 damage. Each charge shot they're dealing deals 90 damage. Ridley has 18,000 health.
Yeah, so
they're tickling it. Your missiles deal 100 damage, and Ridley takes double damage from super missiles. So instead of 300, the super missiles are going to do 600.
Yeah.
So it's quite important to not miss your super missile shots on Ridley.
It's worth about 7 charge shots, so if you really don't want to miss.
And
it takes like a second per charge, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
And these runners are making this look really easy. This is one of those fights you'll put hundreds of hours into, and it's still not enough.
Right? Yeah, and there's a bit of tech that they'll do sometimes when Ridley's pogoing here. They might have a item cancel set on their missile to manipulate him to turn around if he's pogoing to facing right. They'll make him turn around, and there's a blind spot on the left where they stand on the edge and let him pogo there. So
Absolutely.
just
The fight
shoot up.
looks a lot easier when it's done by someone who's very good at it.
Yep.
And then if you try it for yourself, it's impossible.
Right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, learning this category just for because I promised Oats and Eddie I would learn this to couch here right now. Then yeah, it probably took me like 2 hours to like grind this fight properly with like no high jump and stuff like that. So it does take a lot to learn, and I already had a lot of any % experience before that. So like.
Absolutely. And they're tickling him. 90 damage, 18,000 health.
Now that he's red, that means he's under half health, and it's when they're gonna probably start using their super missiles, because you don't want to have him be red for as long, and like, yeah, the super missiles should be. Oh shoot!
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
His tail ate one of the supers. It's pretty annoying. But.
Yep. And you want to save them for the end, because as he gets lower in health, he starts to move faster.
Yeah, when he gets to a quarter, he's gonna get even more red and like move even faster than he is already. So comes harder to dodge for the most part, and you have like less windows to attack him. So that's why you want to super later. But yeah, it should be pretty close to finishing him up soon. And then when Ridley hits 0 health, he doesn't actually like die right away, so you have to let him grab you when he's in like a lunging state, or if he fails to grab you 10 times, then he'll also just die on his own. There are some shenanigans you can do, like use your iframes and jump into his like claw if you got hit beforehand, and it'll rack up the timer for like the missed attempts of trying to grab you, and he might insta die.
There we go.
All right. Almost symmetrical.
Yep. And as you saw there, Eddie was kind of getting scammed by Ridley's tail. So Ridley's tail is actually basically independent from his body.
Yep.
The RNGs are not synced at all. So sometimes it just does wild stuff and likes to block your shots.
And the fact that this category is so volatile and we're in the same room essentially is pretty awesome.
Yeah. This is really good.
Wait a second. Look at your ammo, though, Oats.
What? Don't mind your own business over there.
Wait a second.
Yeah, and he got a little more scammed by drops overall. But
There, I farmed an extra power bomb for you. I'm gonna farm this bug too for you,
oh no.
and that guy, and yeah, there you go. Now, there you go. You're good.
All right, so yeah, Eddie running away with a small lead.
All right, this is kind of a little bit of a rough escape, but not too bad with the amount of health that we have. So feel free to read a few donations, Bobby.
Absolutely. We have a $50 donation from Wraith5 that says, I'm only donating for Save the Animals because Taunt the Animals isn't an option. Suggestion for next event. And we have a $500 donation from Zero Memory saying, donating in memory of our friend Andy, who loved Super Metroid and GDQ. Oats, you got this. If Eddie wins, it's because he got lucky.
True,
Save the
yes.
frame.
Oh, I've heard that one about 30 times.
Thank you.
And we have a $500 donation from Wiza that says, Oats, I know you love to make excuses, but you're really going to have to execute if you want to beat Eddie. Also, save the frames, kill the animals. We have crossed the $970,000 mark for Doctors Without Borders, and it's still neck and neck. It's about $900 separates save and kill the animals. They're both going up. Number go burr.
Yeah. We were kind of hoping that we'd get the million at worst room in the game to maybe have everyone pop off, just to give a little more tension for the room too. But
So this is another
okay.
added benefit of doing Ridley third, is that extra E-Tank also gives you an extra E-Tank for the escape here. These 3 key hunters here, referred to as the 3 musketeers,
Yep.
pretty tricky to dodge. you don't have time or the capacity to kill them. The way they move is based on how you move, but it's one of those things where you try to do repeatable actions to manipulate them, but like even the smallest change in how you move will make them very drastic.
Yep. And you're like, wait, why is this one way over here?
Yep.
This time. So yeah, going into the what's it called, Bat Cave to farm these bugs, because you still need to top off on ammo again. And the downside of doing crate second is that you won't get to refill your super missiles like on the mini crate as well.
Yep, exactly. Doing crate third, you would just, not, your super count wouldn't be as important because you would just refill with mini crate and crate slayer.
Yeah, but this category is dangerous enough that that's like an extra problem for like marathon safety, right? So
Absolutely.
yeah, and there has been some tech that they've been doing throughout the run called door fix, where the camera alignment when doing door transitions, if it's fully aligned in the direction that the screen should be going,
Yep.
well, if it's so
Yes.
vertically generally, but
Correct, yep. The door has to hit the center of the screen before it actually starts loading the next room and transitioning. And so there are little movements that they're doing to manipulate their camera to put the door closer to the center of the screen.
Yeah.
Some of them are huge. Some of them can save up to a second. Some of them are 5 to 10 frames.
Yep. Yeah, they're pretty big. Some of them are pretty big in this run. And
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Meridia is kind of an interesting area here. You're going to see some gravity jumps and stuff, kind of like we did to get into Lauren Orfair. There is some kind of difficulty going through like Botswoon and then getting to Dragon, and then Dragon fight is very interesting. So
That's very
it's
scary.
a very unique fight and very scary. So
Yep.
yeah,
yeah, oh my gosh, Meridia is brutal. It's brutal already in any percent, but then in this category, it's like,
yeah.
Yep. It's the only category that you fight Dragon this way, basically.
when done well, it looks really cool though. But all the RNG from like both Meridia fights though is it can really matter though a lot.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, having to climb up Mount Everest in a different way because of the lack of high jump for the most part and speed booster.
All right, we definitely need to listen to a couple audio cues here on Botswoon. So
Yeah. So there's an ice clip that we mentioned earlier by Eddie. Excellent by Eddie. Yeah, one round.
nice. All right.
Super clean. All right, Oats' turn.
It's gonna be a 2-round, but that's still pretty good.
Yeah, that was very close.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, still well
There
done.
we go.
So we call this where Eddie is currently the RNG pit.
Yeah. Trying to farm up to full super.
Oh, must be nice. That was quick. Wait, I'm gonna time that when I get home.
Yeah, the quicksand's dangerous there too, where Oats was, because if you are turning around, then your animation's uninterruptible, so you can just fall through like the sand pit and go into like the room below, and that loses like a minute or something. So, all right, pretty solid.
Seemed like not bad.
Yeah, it started off pretty good and then kind of went south a little bit.
The end was a bit slow.
All right, this is the tough part. Good luck, Eddie.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Lucky
Dragon
you two,
coming
dude.
in.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is the only category where you fight Dragon with ammo. Dragon is actually weak to Shine Sparks with the speed booster, and every other category is the speed booster. One thing you're going to see them do is using pseudo screws on Dragon, because Dragon is affected by pseudo screws. So a pseudo screw is when you have a charge beam, a charge shot, and you spin jump into something. It's like the screw attack item, but not exactly. Those deal 200 damage. So you're going to see them trading their health to deal 200 damage.
Yep. So if you want to get a 2-cycle fight, then you need to be aggressive.
Yep, right there. You saw Eddie just trade 200 health, or not 200 health, trade some health for 200 damage.
Yep, yep. Yeah, so depleting all his ammo, and Yeah, I forgot how much health Dragon has, actually.
It's 6,000,
Okay, thank you.
I think. That sounds right.
Ah, jeez.
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
Turret.
because yeah, the openers in other categories, right? Normally you do about like 3,300, so yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so gonna be farming up these goops as well on these goop patterns. Excellent kill. Yeah, should be pretty close on Oats side too. All right, and yeah, Eddie infinite bomb jumping out to and skipping all the drops because it does save a lot of time in this category to just get to the door as it's about to open.
This is not a good situation here.
Yeah, a bit dangerous there here for Oats. Okay,
Ooh.
Okay.
nice kill.
And that's what makes Dragon very scary in this category. When, if you miss too much of your ammo or you just don't get enough ammo drops, all of a sudden you've used up too much of your health as a resource to deal damage, and you're in a really scary situation.
Yeah.
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 Because you don't want to be getting health drops, because you want to be getting ammo drops to kill her faster, but you're also one hit from death.
Yeah, exactly.
There is less than $500 split between save and kill the animals, and we've just crossed $975,000 for Doctors Without Borders.
Yo, so sick. Yeah, so mostly there's making their way over to Mother Brain, but there is one trick that's like not free coming up with another grab jump, which I think Eddie and Oats do different strats, so gonna see Eddie do his right now with the wall jump. But what's he gonna say? During this time before they get to Torian, I think that Bobby can also take it away for a bit too.
Absolutely. We have a $25 donation from Less Than Optimal saying, I have been hooked on Super Metroid speedruns and map rando since SGDQ 2024. Good luck to both of you. As much as I would love to see the chaos of saving the animals, choosing to save the frames so that Eddie can PB on stage. And we have a $150 donation from Anonymous. First name A, last name Anonymous. Got to donate to see my favorite speedrunner Oatsngoats demolish Eddie, either by winning the race or with his razor-sharp wit when he loses. Either way, should be fun. Also, save the animals. And we have a $25 donation from Tom442 saying, donating to save the animals because Samus will need a snack on the long voyage home.
I forgot what the trivia was for your guys' like head-to-head for races preparing for this. It was like, I think including the practice room just now was like, what, 19 to 10 or something?
19 to 9. With the practice, it's 19 to 11 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eddie 2-0'd him in the practice room.
Yeah, don't say that. That was all luck, yeah. All right, slow down a little bit.
I just got stuck under the ice, frozen gamer, so
I only have
there you go.
96 HP, so slow down. Yeah.
It's
Wait,
a-
hold on.
You have-
96 HP.
Yeah,
I kept hitting super missiles.
Probably ideally gonna be trying to get to like at least like 140 health for Torian. So
Yeah.
as
Or else
as
it's very scary.
Yep, and Eddie will have to be standing still for about 50 seconds here anyway. So I think we do have some time for a couple more, Bobby.
Yep.
All right, we have a $500 donation from Fiona Belmont saying, the animals have a lifetime protection pass for teaching Shine Spark to Samus. Frames be damned. And we have a $50 donation from Kudaba saying, donating to kill the animals so my kid can stop watching this run and finish his dinner. And a $100 donation from Spencer saying, I thought this was about speed? Save the frames. We have a $500 donation from Hockletalk saying, let the hunter use every part of the animals to save the frames. And we have a $25 donation from Akira saying, it's important to go fast, but sometimes you gotta make exceptions. Save those animals. And a $100 donation from Anonymous saying, save those animals.
All right, so get into Torian real quick. what's it called? So there's the 4 Metroid rooms. So we need to ice beam them and then do either 1 super or 5 regular missiles. And ammo's important. Drop luck is also important because we want to have full ammo when we get out of here, or full resources.
Yep, you'll be able to refill your missiles after these rooms, but you'll not be able to refill your super missiles. So it's very important to end full on super missiles, which is why you're going to be seeing you're going to be seeing strategies in which usually you would be, grouping all the Metroids so that you can kill multiple Metroids with 1 super missile, but
Eddie getting to do ISO strats in this category.
yeah, Eddie's
ammo.
Eddie is
Love it.
supering them individually here. Check his console, maybe?
Yep. So, purposeful damage boost here off the Rinka to only take 10 damage and to use the iframes. Well, to go fast and to use the iframes to go through those hoppers that do 30 damage. Because
Yeah.
Okay, this is a pretty crucial moment here.
yeah, gonna be quiet here for baby skip.
Baby skip and low percent has not been done really until recently, so it's relatively new.
Yeah, unfortunate. Yeah, I think the bomb spread startup was a little late, so
Well, wish me luck.
Good luck.
good luck to Oats on it. Yeah, I see that Eddie does the same strat I learned from Cutie, actually. Posting in.
What, getting grabbed? No, I'm just kidding.
Not that part. Not that part.
Say that.
I'm gonna miss it now. Hold on. Hold on.
All right.
Hey,
Clean.
we have a $15 donation from the baby Metroid saying, "Where'd my hug at?"
Yeah, so that is really difficult and like relatively new, like as a trick. So skipping the health draining situation and then also not having to refill your health too after the skip.
I've not played in so long. I'm touched. You remembered that getting grabbed was my strat.
Yeah, that bomb spread, that position, you I saw you made a video and posted it in Immit's Discord, so I was like, cool, I'm gonna use it. You said it's like not that precise for the timing for the bomb. So I was like, all right, that's cool.
So this is the Zebetite skip. When there's a frozen enemy, the game prioritizes Samus standing on top of that frozen enemy. So you freeze the Rinka there, and then you take damage to have iframes so that you can get slightly inside of the Zebetite.
Oh yeah, these turrets also when shooting Mother Brain's glass, if your super missile gets sniped, then it's game over also.
Yes, Eddie almost died.
Oh no. That should be fine. That was 1 regular missile for Oats, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Okay.
Yo.
Mother Brain 2,
Yep.
18,000 health. Your shots do 90 damage. Each of these particles here is 90 damage, so it's 200 shots basically.
Yep. And you need to have your health at 301 or higher. Because once you defeat this phase, then Mother Brain will shoot a rainbow beam, as we mentioned earlier, and it does a flat 300 damage if you have all your suits. And yeah, these bombs that we call the meatballs do 20 damage. They can sometimes double hit. The onion rings, these blue rings, do 20 apiece, but they also
Ignore iframes.
yeah, so they can just like chain combo you for like potentially 80.
Yep.
French fries, the yellow beam from the eye does 30 damage. And then, with the meatballs, if you get hit by the center of the explosion, you can make it do 0 damage. So you might have to abuse it in some situations where you get like pincered by Mother Brain's attacks. And then once Mother Brain's at a quarter health, then she'll have she's gonna do what we call the catch-up, this big red explosive beam that does 100 damage. So if you get hit by that in this category, it's game over. So usually you want to count the shots that you're doing, because once you hit around 150, then to start to do the thing. But I said numbers so many times, I hope I didn't actually distract the counting. So. But yeah, it is a really tense fight, really tense squad. what was I gonna say? Outside of that, yeah, I think we like covered pretty much most of the fight, but I don't know. I don't want to break focus here. Yeah, a little bit. Also, the other thing, like dodging some of these attacks without high jump, also is like can be a bit awkward.
In some ways, it's easier. In
Exactly.
some ways, it's harder.
That's what I was about to say. It's kind of like a marginal like side grade, you know, like because it does make some dodges better and some like difficult. So yeah, there are some situations where you might have to like run under like the onion rings or like a ketchup or something too, because yeah, and yeah, this fight goes for like, geez, roughly like 4 minutes. It's like pretty long. So just this phase, like alone. And then yeah, the most dangerous spot, I think in most people's opinions, it's usually like the first ketchup that Mother Brain will shoot, because if you're not expecting it, then it's hard to react to. So afterwards, it becomes a lot more predictable after. There's the first one for Eddie.
Yep. And another thing to keep in mind is when there is a bomb on the ground, Mother Brain cannot do the red beam attack.
Yeah.
So what you can do is you jump up to bait Mother Brain to red beam above you.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, because she tries to kind of like aim at where you are. So as she shoots it, so you want to jump over or run under. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so. And then, yeah, sometimes Mother Brain can give, like, weird mix-ups, you know? And Eddie having the one missile, so he got to do, like, one less charge shot there, too. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, the sync!
Okay, Eddie got lucky.
Yeah.
Eddie got lucky. Okay, so
Explain that,
yep. So there's a very specific thing. When the baby comes and grabs Mother Brain, the way Mother Brain's head moves before she gets her energy drained is dependent on Mother Brain's position relative to Samus. So Eddie's Mother Brain is slightly closer to Samus, so this cutscene is going to be about 2.8 seconds faster purely because of RNG.
Yep.
And this will be a very good showcase of Eddie's Mother Brain. You see how much faster Eddie's Mother Brain is going down here?
Watch when they set down.
Yep.
Look at Mother Brain's head. It was so much closer. See? And it's because Mother
He gets
Brain was
lucky
closer.
again. Oh!
I got a 3-second head start.
Yep, and
Yep.
that's about 2.8 seconds right there. Just nothing you can do about it. Sometimes you just, sometimes the creators of this game, Deer Force, just smile upon you.
Did you see? She stepped forward during the catch-up phase?
Yeah, I
That
saw.
was crazy.
Yep.
I've never had that happen to me yet in low ice.
That's crazy, actually.
Yeah. Actually, almost threw me off.
All right, we're probably going to need to know here soon. You know.
Oh, yeah.
We
kind
know.
of coming up.
We know.
Yep.
It's saving the animals. It was about $3,000 in between.
Okay. All right.
So save the animals.
All right. Mess up just a little bit. Come on. Come on.
We're pretty much tied,
Let me
dude.
come back from the,
Yeah, so I think the cutoff is going to be right after defeating this phase of Mother Brain, if I recall correctly. Unless if it's been cut off already.
We're saving the animals.
Okay. So we already know. So yeah, 36 shots with the Hyper Beam here to defeat Mother Brain 3. With, what's it called? Yeah, 3,600.
Oh! Oh, no! Oh!
Oh, so close.
Okay.
Are we saving or are we? What are we
Saving,
doing?
saving.
Okay.
Saving, yep.
All right, good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck, dude.
Did you practice saving them?
No.
Oh,
Oh! Oh!
no. Eddie.
Eddie!
Yo, neck and neck, this is crazy for like a category like this. This is actually so cool. And yeah, so we don't have any of like the movement items, so we have to take this like longer way around through
He's arm pumping so hard I can hear it.
gotta save the frames. Yep. And then this big room, there's going to be a big moonfall coming up.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Didn't shoot. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the lead changes are crazy here. Yeah, so moonfall for Eddie, moonfall for Oats. I love how I can kind of hear like,
Oh, it's over, Eddie.
oh shoot.
We gotta save the animals.
Yep.
This is
You better save him real good.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
when it comes to throwing for content, an unstoppable force meets an immovable object.
Yeah, so I got a wall jump up the climb room instead of, you've probably seen like a shine spark straight up through here, but we don't have speed booster in this category, so.
All right, fall.
I'm trying. Oh man, I can't. Sorry, dude.
Oh my gosh. All right, and thank you all for donating. So here comes the fall into the animals right here. And we gotta see if, and there you go.
Yep.
They're safe. They're safe.
Yep. I forget how much, I don't know how much time the animals lose in low percent ice, but so I think any
Steam,
percent
Steam.
like
Oh.
26.
Oh,
Steam,
No,
Steam,
Steam,
another one,
Steam,
another one, please.
Oh!
All right, and time for Eddie. Time for Oats.
Yeah. GG's, man. GG's.
Yo.
That was good. That was
Excellent.
That was
Excellent.
fantastic.
Good. That was very, very close. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, without the animals, it would have been like sub 50. That's crazy. Even.
That would have been. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what we wanted.
I just want to call out the 2.5 second discrepancy. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It really was luck.
Yeah, see, Oats would have won by 0.2. Look at the time.
No,
So
no.
Save,
I could have just been better. Yeah.
it saved 2.8, so I don't know. Look at the screen.
And here are the animals. There they go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, given everything that could have happened, we were just asking for a run like this because we easily could have just sat there and one of us just wins by like a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's gonna have to be-
the category is so volatile, so the fact that we were that close is awesome. So I'm very happy.
I know it's
with it,
important
yeah.
you landed the baby skip because
Yeah.
if both of us missed it, that would have been bad.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, excellent, boys. But yeah.
Final shout-outs?
Yeah, just shout outs to everyone that's helped to progress this category. Shout outs to everyone that's donated to this. Just appreciate all the effort that goes into these.
Yeah.
So thank you, everybody.
Yep. Where can we find you, Oats?
You can find me at twitch.tv/Eddie. And where can you find...
You can find me on twitch.tv/Oatsngoats. But yeah, I'd like to
All right.
thank, everyone else, just like you guys. Cutie, thanks for coming in like last second to join us. Ryan, thank you for joining us on comms. Oats, thanks for doing this. We've been practicing a lot for this.
Yeah,
This was
yeah.
great.
So-
shout out to my wife and kid who are out there in the crowd.
Yep.
Looks like he's knocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad we could have showcased something really great here.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I can hear your son sometimes like in the crowd while during the run. Like, oh. Yeah, 15 months 15-month-old. So little guy. But yeah, again, excellent job, you guys. Like, yeah, thanks as well for having me here on the couch to comms. So.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a relief.
For real. All right.